Hey guys, so this is gonna be my album collection update video. The last time I did one of this was 2016. I was gonna do one of these in December, but I didn't like the way I filmed it and it was really annoying to edit. And I don't know, I just didn't want to do my video like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it differently. If you've seen the rest of History's, the rest of History 87's collection video, it's gonna be like that. So thank you, Emily, for being the inspiration for that video. If you haven't seen this background before, this is what I use on Instagram. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna film this in several different parts, but you'll just see one video. So here is the Korean part of my after school collection. This is all their after school only stuff and solos. So this part does not include Orange Caramel and no Japanese things. So I have pretty much everything I need for their Korean collection except for one solo album and one Happy Playlist album. So here is their first single, New Schoolgirl, second, Because of You, third, Bang, fourth, Red and Blue, their fifth single, Flashback, their sixth single, First Love. This is Juyeon's cover, she is my bias, and this is Nana's cover. This I got in 2013 and this one I got this year. So 5 years. It took me 5 years to get my biases covered. So this is the first Happy Playlist single. I still need the second one. This is their first full-length album, Virgin, which is signed by Reina. I am actually looking for one that is not signed, but I'm not looking to buy it right now. I'm just gonna buy that on Buy probably. This is Reina's first single. Don't know what this is called actually. I think it's called Loop. And this is Kahi's first mini album. Yeah, first mini album, Dorawa Napon no, which roughly translates to Come Back You Bad Person, but that's not really something that flows very well. So yeah, I will get the Japanese stuff and then we'll move on to Orange Caramel. Okay, so this looks very, very messy, but I will point out everything just so you know what it is. It's roughly in release order. So right here, I have their first Japanese single, Bang. So this is the A version, the B version, and the CD only version. This is Diva. I believe this is the A version. And then for Playgirls, you can't really see the cover, but that's the limited DVD one. It also comes with playing cards. This one also has a DVD. I think this one has music videos and this one has the showcase. And then this one's just a CD only version. Then for their second album promotions, this is Lady Luck Dilly Dally, which was not part of any album promotions, so that was just separate. And then here is Heaven, the CD only version, and then the photobook version. I'm still missing the CD DVD version. I have all three of Shush. Not sure which one is which. One of them is a CD only version, I believe it's this one. And then the DVD one, the photobook. Then I have the CD only version of Dress to Kill and the photobook DVD version of Dress to Kill. And then I have all 8 CD plates for Heaven, and I have Cotton, Juyeon, and Jungha for Shush. And then for Dress to Kill I have Juyeon. I keep her CD plate separately just so I can have this and I can look at it whenever I want. So we are going to move on to Orange Caramel. For Orange Caramel, it's very sad. I haven't really been working on Orange Caramel as much as I have been after school. But even then, I'm not really working on after school. So I can fit all their Korean and Japanese stuff that I have in one frame. So here is their first mini album, their second mini album, and then this is a single. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's Shanghai Romance. This one has Magic Girl and this one has Eyeing. This is their first album, Lipstick, and then their fourth single, Nachoram Hebayo, My Copycat, or at first they said Do It Like Me, but then they changed it to My Copycat. This is their first photo book, essay book, whatever it is. Sorry about the glare. This was actually a gift to me. There you go. This was actually a gift to me, and I unboxed it on this channel for International Unboxing Day. I don't remember what year though, so if you want to see an unboxing for that, just look through my channel. And then I have their first Japanese single, My Sweet Devil, the CD only version, 2 of the DVD versions, I'm not sure which one is which. the photobook version. And then here's A, B, C, and CD only version of Lipstick. I'm missing their first Japanese album, but I have all the photo cards, so I'll eventually get that. But yeah, that's my orange caramel collection. Okay, so this is half, not half, but essentially half of my Cosmic Girls collection. This is just what I can fit in the frame for now. So I have 3 copies of their first mini album, Would You Like, 3 copies of The Secret, 4 copies of From Ujusanyo. I used to have 5, but I sold one to my friend. One of them is signed by Sheni, and the other one is signed by Sola. I also used to have 4 of this, but I sold one to my friend. And I have Sola's signature. This is Happy Moment, Happy version, and this is Moment version. And with the other half of my Cosmic Girls collection, I have their official Lightstick. I plan on getting a second one of these. Their Season's Greetings, 2018 Season's Greetings. And 3 copies of the 3 versions of Dream Your Dream. I do have 3 more copies coming in, one of each version from M-Wave. This is the first year one, the second year, and this is the third one. The second year one has to be my favorite photo book. I used one of the posters and the calendar for the Season's Greetings, and my Lightstick is not in the box. It is on my shelf being displayed. So for Pristin, they are the 3rd girl group from Pledis Entertainment, and they are also my 3rd Ultimate Bias group. So 1 would be After School, 2 would be Cosmic Girls, 3 would be Pristin. So I have Roa Fansite Goods. As you can see, there's a typo. And I have 3 copies of all of their albums, so 3 copies of High Pristin Prismatic version, High Pristin Elastin version, School Out In version, and School Out Out version. And I don't have it on hand yet, but courtesy of Sanastoria, thank you so much for picking this up for me. I have an all-member signed copy of the Prismatic version coming in the mail. Next, I have the first half of my 17 collection for you guys. So here is 17 Karat, Boys Be Hide and Seek version, their first album, First Love and Letter Love and Letter version, the repackaged, the limited edition, their 3rd mini album Going 17, Make It Happen? No. Yeah, I think it's Make It Happen. No, Make a Wish, Make It Happen, and then Make the 17. And this is the second half of my 17 collection. I know you can't really see everything perfectly in frame, but these albums are gigantic, so that's not really a possibility. So I have their 4th mini album, All One, Alone. I'm not actually sure what it's called, but here's the Alone, the All One, and the All version. Their 2nd album, Teenage, down here. The white, the green, the orange, and the RS version. And then I have the repackage of that, which is a special album. It's just a repackage, I promise you. Here's the Plot, and here's the Sunset version. So here's my Monsta X collection. I probably could have made this a lot neater than it looks right now, but I didn't really want to put albums back twice, so it's just gonna be one frame. So I have their first mini album, Trespass, their 2nd mini album, Rush, official and secret version, their 3rd mini album, The Clan 2.5 Part 1 Lost, here's the found version, and then the Part 2, Guilty, Innocent, and then the final, not the final chapter, but like the full album, Beautiful, Brilliant, Beside, the repackaged, the Shine Forever version, and the complete X-Clan version. And this is The Code. I have 2 copies of them because I didn't know they were going to come with random member photo books until M-Girl Personal unboxed them, and I'm like, oh, cool. So I still have whoever I pulled over there, I don't remember, and then I have IM's versions right here. So I forgot to include these albums when I was filming Monsta X, so here are Monsta X's Japanese singles. I only collect the CD only versions of these because those are the ones that come with photo cards, but I do buy them with the cards already included. So here is Hero, Beautiful, and Spotlight. moving on to NCT, kind of a story for NCT here. I've kind of been following them since their debut, but I never really like thought anything of it really, so I figured with their 2018 comeback, I probably stan NCT. I have these organized by size, so I have Fire Truck, my first and last, I think that's what it's called. It's 마지막 첫사랑, 마지막 첫사랑, and then I have Cherry Bomb, Weyoung, Limitless. I don't know which version this is, and I'm not gonna like figure out which version it is because I'll want the other two versions, but it's that. And then I have the Dream and Reality version of NCT 2018 Empathy. So this is my Luna collection. I actually have a lot more Luna albums in my shelves, but I no longer consider those to be a part of my collection because I don't want to continue to collect every single member for the albums. I do have a lot of Luna albums missing. I have Hyunjin's coming in, so thank you to Sana Storia for picking that up for me at her local K-pop store. And then this is Chu's album, so I'm gonna collect my bias from each subunit, so it would be Hyunjin, Jinsol, and Chu. I still need the Love and Live, Love and Evil limited edition, and whatever their third unit album is gonna be called, I'm gonna collect the limited editions. So for pre-debut stuff, I will have a total of 9 albums. I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up collecting all members for Photocards. Not that this is a photocard video, but just like thinking out loud right here. Because for now, I'm only collecting Jinsol. I was collecting everyone, then I decided to sell some of them and just keep Jinsol, but yeah. So my Luna collection is very incomplete, but hopefully by the next time I make a collection video like this, which may or may not be at the end of the year, I will have the pre-debut stuff complete. So here is my 9 Muses collection. When I got into K-pop, I got into K-pop in around 2010, and 9 Muses first debuted with No Playboy, and I actually liked that song, and everyone hated on it. But my favorite lineup of 9 Muses was the lineup in this album. This is their, I don't know which number, but it's Wild, which is the lineup that had Sarah, Inji, and Sam in it. And then this has Sojin and Kimjo in it. So I do prefer this lineup, but I don't know. I wish I could keep liking 9 Muses, but they're just not the same anymore, which is kind of hypocritical, I think, for me to say, because After School is my ultimate bias group. But I think with After School is they get one member and then they start losing members. Like, it's one by one, but with 9 Muses, it's a group of members that get lost and a group of members that gets added. And it's just like a different group every single time I see them. So it's unfortunate, and I wish they do keep coming out with good music, because I did like some of the OT4 music they've released, but not all of it. Like, not all of their new stuff connects with me. But yeah, this is my 9 Muses collection. Hello Venus is one of the groups that I can easily organize on this, because there's only 6 albums. So I have their first, I have all of their albums. The first 3 on top are from when they were under both Pledis and Fantagio. And then down here is just Fantagio. So the first one, Venus, What Are You Doing Today? And Would You Like Some Tea? This one is the 4th single, even though they don't have any singles before this. So this is Sticky Sticky. You can see it says 5th mini album, so they skipped 4. This is Nanya Seria, which they at first they said I'm Art, and then they changed it to I'm Ill, so whatever you want to call it. And then Mystery of Venus. Moving on to Red Velvet, I have Everything I Want From Them, which is, I think, every album anyways. So Ice Cream Cake, an automatic version. I have this organized in a way that it's like even, so yeah. Rookie, I have Yeri's cover. Yeri is my bias. It used to be Slogi, but I do think I double bias now. So Slogi and Yeri. I have Russian Roulette, Red Summer. Yeah, Red Summer. the red, the velvet, the perfect velvet, and the perfect red velvet. Next is my Dreamcatcher collection, so I have all of their albums. I don't think they have anything released in Japan, but they have a lot of photo cards in Japan. Which, speaking of photo cards, every time they release something new, I just want to collect their photo cards. But yeah, here's their first single, Nightmare, second single, Fall Asleep in the Mirror, first mini album, prequel, the before and after version, and as of filming this, they just announced that they postponed their March comeback to May. So here's my OhMyGirl collection. I have everything they've released so far. As of filming this, they just released the album details for their pop-up album. And wow, 1 of 56 photo cards. Thanks a lot. Anyways, their first mini album, OhMyGirl, second mini album, Closer, third mini album, Pink Ocean, third mini album, Repackaged Windy Day, fourth mini album, Coloring Book, and fifth mini album, Secret Garden. Next I have CLC. So for CLC, I started liking them with No Oh Anya, and then after that they came out with Cry Style. I'm like, ooh, I really like this group actually. So I was gonna go back and get their older albums, but I prioritized this one because I thought I was gonna collect their photo cards, and then I ended up not collecting their photo cards. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go back and get their other albums. So I'd be missing 2, I think. Yeah, just 2. So I have their second mini album, Question, their fourth mini album, Nuclear, their fifth, Cry Style, their sixth, Freezem, and their seventh, Black Dress. These 2 are my favorite CLC mini albums. So now here I have my Twice collection. I don't really collect Twice like I used to. I used to get every album, every version. I used to collect their photo cards, but I don't do that anymore. So I have their first mini album, The Story Begins, 3 copies of their second mini album, Page 2. I have the pink, mint, and a mint version of this version. And then I have, don't know which version is which, but one of them is the apricot and one of them is the neon magenta version. This is the Christmas version, and this is Lane 2. I think that one's version A and this one's version B. And then this is their first album, Twice-to-gram. This is the glossy blue version with this photo book. I know there's 6 photo books, but don't really plan on getting my bias because I don't really collect Twice anymore. So yeah. So here's my IOI collection. I have 3 of the 4 other things they released. I did order their Hand in Hand single, but K-Town for You, I think? Yeah, K-Town for You. They took forever in trying to send it, so I just told them cancel that order and just send me this. So, or not send me this, but send me whatever left was in my package that was already ready to ship. But yeah, I have their first mini album, Chrysalis, their first single, What a Man, and their second mini album, Miss Me. I don't really want their limited edition. Even if I did, it's like $1 million now, so I wouldn't be able to afford it anyways. And their Hand in Hand single isn't that important, so my IOI collection is complete. So here's my Gugudan collection. I have their first mini album, Act 1, The Little Mermaid, second mini album, Act 2, Narcissus, first single, Act 3, Chococo Factory, second single, Act 4, Kate Sith, and then the Kino albums for both. I'm not sure if I like them doing Kino albums, but I like the extra set of photo cards. I just don't really like having to get another album just to get the photo card, if you know what I mean. Because I do have a full set of each one, but it's just like, it's more expensive than the actual album, so I don't really know if it's going to be worth it in the long run. So if they continue to keep doing Kino albums, I will probably still keep getting them, but if they stop, then it won't be a problem for me. So here is my Wiki Mickey collection. I actually ordered the Kino album for the second mini album, but K-Pop Town sent me the wrong thing, so they've sent me the Kino album and made me buy this because it was just more convenient for me to buy it. I already had one of these anyways, so that's not going to be part of my collection, that's somewhere else. But yeah, so I have the version A of their first mini album, the limited version B, the Wiki, Mickey, and Lucky version of their second mini album, and the Kino album is on the way. So here is my Chungha collection. This album, her first mini album, Hands on Me, was actually my Secret Santa gift from Shawol 5, so thank you for that, Jazzy. And then here is her second mini album, Offset, the off and the set version. Yeah, because sorry, I got confused because it said off right here, but it says set on the side, and that's like when you look at it on a shelf, it'll say off and then set. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that is my Chungha collection. So here is my almost complete 101 collection. It would be complete, but I have 2 albums coming in the mail, both the day and night versions of their second mini album. I promise you. Their first mini album right here, 2B1, the Pink and Sky version. The second mini album, the first mini album repackaged, Nothing Without You, the Wana and the One version. I mixed that up, sorry. Post 101, I will probably end up collecting the brand new boy group and Jaehwan, and I think that might be it, maybe Sungwoo, but I'm not completely sure because I'm not 100% sold on their music. But they're like, because like IOI I collected, I feel like I should also collect this, but it's not like in a way that I like feel obligated to collect them, because I do want to collect 101. But a lot of the random stuff is just way too much, so I don't know. But I will end up collecting all of their albums in the future, and we'll see what Post 101 has in store for us. So for the boys, this is a collection that I didn't know was gonna happen, but it did. I ended up really liking their title track, so I gave their album a listen. I ended up really liking their album, so I got both versions of their album. And they're teasing for their first comeback, and their second mini album right now, The Start. So I have both versions of their first mini album, the live and fresh version, and I probably will end up getting A, B, and C versions for their second mini album. So I can already tell this is going to be a group that's going to expand very quickly. So for Samuel, I have both his first mini album 16 and his first album Eye Candy. I know he's teasing for his second mini album 1 right now, and I do plan on getting that. But musically, I don't know if I'm gonna keep collecting him. I don't know, it's just, I liked 16 a lot, but Eye Candy took a while, and I still don't really listen to Eye Candy, but hopefully his new song will be good, and I will continue to collect him. So, a post-produced 101 group, JBJ, I didn't expect to like them because I didn't like IBI after Produce 101 Season 1, but I ended up getting all 4 of their albums, well technically 2, but I have their first mini album Fantasy version 1 and 2, and second mini album True Colors 1 and 2. I do like this mini album a lot more than this one. They're gonna disband next month. Depending on when I upload this video, it might be this month. So I'm happy to have gotten their collection before they were able to have. I'm lucky to have been able to collect them before they disbanded, and I wish them luck when they return to their companies. So for my MXM collection, I have everything they've released so far as MXM album wise. I know they have some CF thing. Not really worried about that. So I have their first mini album Unmixed and their second mini album Match Up. I don't know if I'm gonna collect YDPP if they ever release a physical for that, but I feel like when Brand New Boys debuts their boy group, I will end up collecting them because I do really like MXM stuff, so we'll see. So for some miscellaneous post-produced 101 Season 2 albums, I have Longwa and Shihyun's first mini album, The, and Youngsub and Oyung's first mini album. So this one is called The Moment of Memory. I do plan on getting their second mini album, Died in Dreams, or whatever the English title is gonna be. And I do hope they end up releasing more stuff in the future because The is a really, really good song. I'm more collecting just to support them rather than the music. but them, I really do like the music. But yeah, so this is just 2 albums for now. And then next I have Pentagon. So I have their all their mini albums, and they're teasing for a positive as I'm filming this, which, why didn't you name it Demo 3, but whatever. The first mini album Pentagon, second 5 Senses, third Ceremony, fourth Demo 1, and fifth Demo 2. This should be switched. I don't know why I did it like that. But I used to actually really like their B-sides. Like, I feel like as it goes this way, the B-sides get worse. But as it goes this way, the title tracks get worse. You know what I'm trying to say? As their title tracks get better, their B-sides get worse. At least for me. But I don't think that's enough for me to stop collecting them as of right now. So this is my Day 6 collection. I only have 3 of their albums. I don't plan on getting their first 2 mini albums, but I might go on and get their Japanese albums depending on how much I like the music, because I do really like Day 6. But their Korean stuff isn't, how do I, like, it's not bad, but it's like, I wish it was harder rock, if you know what I'm trying to say. They just released a single in Japan, which I really like, so, and if they continue with that, I will probably get their music in Japan. So this is their first album, Sunrise, and the second mini album, Moonrise. I don't know which one is the Silver Moon or the Gold Moon version, I just know that I have them both. This is my GOT7 collection. I no longer really collect GOT7 like I used to. I was gonna try and go back and get their first couple of releases, but I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. Maybe if I get like something in the future, I'll get it. But yeah. This is their 3rd mini album, Just Right, their 4th mini album, Mad, their 5th mini album, Flight Log Departure, and I think this is their 7th mini album. I'm not 100% sure on that, which was actually a gift. So for Card, I have both of their mini albums so far, Ola Ola and You and Me. I really like Card's sound before they officially debuted, so Rumor, Don't Recall, and Onana. I think I prefer those 3 songs over these 2. I prefer Ola Ola over this song sometimes, and sometimes I prefer this song over this one. But yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to their comeback, which is apparently soon. So this is the rest of my SM Town collection, SM Entertainment. So I have 3 Girls' Generation albums, 2 EXO albums, 1 Shiny album, 2 FX, and 1 BoA. Fun fact, I won $20 at school, and I used it to buy this album, even though I didn't know I would like it or not, but I got it. So that was interesting. Another fun fact, this was actually the first ever K-pop album that I ever got. It is Girls' Generation's first mini album, G. It is also the first K-pop thing I got ever. This is their 2nd mini album, Genie. 5th? Is it the 5th album? The You Think version of Lionheart. EXO's first album, XOXO. First mini album, Mama. 2nd album repackaged for Shiny, Hello. FX first mini album, New Year BO. FX 2nd album, Pink Tape. And BoA 6th album repackaged, Copy and Paste. So here's my collection of Cube Entertainment artists. There's not a lot. Once upon a time I had all 4 of Beast's first 4 mini albums, but then I gave those to my cousin because that's her ultimate bias group. B2B's 2nd mini album, 2nd Press Play, 3rd Thriller, 2 Yoon's 1st mini album, Harvest Moon, and 4 Minutes 2nd mini album, Hit Your Heart. This was part of the first ever K-pop haul I did. So here's my YG collection. It's very sad because their artists released nothing. I have 21's first album, To Anyone, iKON's first half album, I guess. Welcome Back, the half album, and then the full album. So here are some random girl groups. I have Miss A's first single, Bad But Good. Wonder Girls, I don't know which mini album this is, but this is Wonder Party. Rainbow's final release Prism, and Girls' Day first album repackaged Female President. This was part of the first ever K-pop haul I did. So here is my random boy group collection. If you see Golden Child somewhere in this video by itself, that's because I messed up on editing. Yeah, so this is Dalmatian's first mini album, Dalmatian. This was before they changed their name to DMTN. I have FT Island's fourth mini album, Grown Up. Their sixth, is it their sixth mini album? It says 6 on it. But Thanks To, I think. Yeah, Thanks To. Teen Top Class. I think this is their fourth mini album. And then Golden Child's first mini album, Golcha. I might want to get Golden Child's second mini album, the green version, which is version B. But that's not really a priority for me. I'll probably only get that if I need DHL on Catch Shop and I need one more album to get it. But I know that sounds bad, but I promise I don't hate Golden Child. But yeah, this is my random boy group collection. So thank you guys for watching. I'm finishing filming this on the 26th of March, so I do have a lot of stuff coming in the mail, so those won't be included in this video. Obviously, I think I'm gonna do an update either at the end of this year or the beginning of next year. And then my photo card collection update will be at the end of this year, and by the end of the week we should have my March haul video. And that's all I have planned for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!